Okay everyone, so let's start with task 1 of writing, that is report writing. So we all know that in academics we have two types of writing to do. One is task 1, that is the report writing, and second is essay writing, in which we have to write 250 words. But today we will going to start with report writing, in which we have to write 150 words. So they are saying that you have to write at least 150 words, which means that if you will write even one word less, that is if you will write 149 words, there will be a penalty of 0.5. So it's better not to write less than 150 words. Secondly, they're only going to take 1/3 part of your report writing. That means your essay writing is more important. But again, in order to focus more on your writing and get good scores in writing, you have to focus more on report writing as well. In short, both are important for you. Okay. Now, the types of report writing. First is bar chart, then we have table, line graph, pie chart, then we have map, and then we have a diagram. Bar graph will be like we used to do in the schools, like this. It can be vertical or it can be horizontal. Totally depends on the examiner who is making the exam. After that, we have table. Our table will be made and there will be some goods or percentages will be written, and you have to do the comparison in between. The next is line graph, in which there are one line or sometimes there are 2 or 3 lines, and you have to do the comparison. And in the pie chart, it can be like 1 or 2. The map is, for example, how this rooms look like in 2005 and how it looks like in 2020. And in this, you have to do the summarize. There is no comparison in map and in diagram. The comparison will be in bar, table, line and pie. Understood everyone? Okay. So before moving to the structure, we have to focus on the 4 parameters on which the examiner will going to judge you. The first and foremost thing is that you have to learn how to think like an examiner in order to get good scores. There are 4 parameters on which they will going to judge you. Each parameter consists of 25%. Number 1 is task response. For example, there are 5 commodities given to you and 10 percentages are there. So you have to write each and everything. If you even miss one, you will not get good score for task response. After that, we have coherence and cohesion. Whatever you are writing, it should be logically explained, and you have to make 4 paragraphs with the overview as well. Then we have GRA, that is grammatical range and accuracy. Our grammar should be perfect. Try to write this in passive voice. And lexical resource is the vocabulary. For this, you have to use comparison words like whereas, as compared to, highest, lowest. These words you have to use. After that only, you will be scored out of 9 bands. Is it clear till now?
Yes, ma'am.
Moving towards the structure, we have to make 4 paragraphs. Number 1 is introduction. So you know that once you get a question, there will be a description of the chart written on the question above the graph. So you have to read that question, and after that you have to write in your own words in the introduction. That is known as paraphrasing. In order to make it more impressive, you can write the names of the goods, how many goods are there and what are the names of that. Secondly, you have to, the second paragraph is overview. Try to start this paragraph with overall, so that the examiner can judge that, okay, this is the paragraph which I was thinking of, okay. And in this, you have to write 3 points, a minimum of 3 points, and try not to write the figures in this. For example, there is a comparison between India and China's food usage. So you said that, okay, India use more food as compared to China. But how much more, we haven't, we are not supposed to write it in the second paragraph, okay. After that, we have body paragraph 1 and body paragraph 2. Here you have to do the full comparison with full figures. For example, there are 5 commodities, you just have to divide them into 2. Now it totally depends on you, you want to divide them alternatively or in sequence. Just divide them into 2, take half commodities here and compare it with full figures. And next half you have to compare here again with figures. So this is the structure we have to follow in task 1. Make sure after writing you have to do the proofread so that you can think about the parameters. How am I able to fulfill all the parameters of the task or not? And then you have to submit your exam.